What up, guys? It's Real Bucks Talk here. Just wanted to go over the Buccaneers win yesterday. Yes, that's right. The Buccaneers win yesterday against the Atlanta Falcons. Buccaneers win 21-15, as you see on the screen there. 3-2, won their first home game, which is great. Now, still in first place in the division, which is awesome. Beat a Falcons team that had just won 2 games in a row. But just wanted to go inside the numbers here as you see it. We'll start with the Bucs side here. Tom Brady, 35 of 52, 52 attempts passing, 351 yards, 1 touchdown. You think with that many passing attempts, we'd have more points on the board than 21. More, maybe more touchdowns. But again, they did a good job going up 21-0. And then after we got to that point, there was things that just didn't get done on both sides of the ball and kind of let Atlanta get back into it to make it closer than it actually was. Leonard Fournette, 14 carries, 56 yards, 1 touchdown. So about 4 yards a carry. Not too shabby. Not bad. Rashad White here with 5 carries, 14 yards. And then you look at the receiving breakdown, Leonard Fournette with 83 yards, catching the ball, 1 touchdown, 10 receptions. So pretty good there. Mike Evans, obviously 4 catches, 81 yards, should have had a touchdown, but it went to Leonard Fournette on the next play. So overall, good balance here. Godwin, Otten, Scotty Miller, Rashad White all made plays, which was great to see. Um, and go down to the defense. Obviously, Antoine Winfield Jr. was everywhere on the field, did a really good job being around the football, came up with the sack as well, 2 tackles for loss. So he played very well. Shaq Barrett, Devin White, Levante David all had their plays. And again, good job here by Sanat. He's stepping up in there as well. Logan Hall, Vita Vea, JTS all did some good things. So, I mean, when you look at the numbers, again, there's a lot of positives there from that aspect. You look at the Falcons, really couldn't do much passing the ball, 14 of 25, 147 yards. They did run the ball. Again, nothing great here. I mean, again, 13 carries for 45 yards, 8 carries for 34. But the big one was, Mariota getting his rushing yards. So that's why they had the big number of 151. And again, that's just something that they do well. They run the football. And again, passing, not much allowed in the passing game. Defensively, they had, a lot of tackles by Walker here. He did a good job. Um, so yeah, I mean, overall, when you look at the numbers going inside of it, you would think the Bucs would have won this game a lot bigger again, or a lot more than 6 points. But again, a win is a win. They found a way. Not every game is going to be pretty. It's going to be you're going to have those ugly wins, and that was something that the Buccaneers did here. Let's go over. Let me see if I can get the team stats over here. Again, there's a lot of positives when you really look at it. Passing first downs, we had 17, 26 overall first downs, which is good. Third down efficiency was pretty good, 9 of 16, so not too bad. 6 of 14 on third downs for the defense. Again, you like to see that number maybe a little bit better than it was. But again, we controlled the ball 75 plays to 61, 420 yards total, on total offense, which is good, to 261. So really, Bucks pretty much dominated this game when you look at it from that aspect and the numbers. Like, just have to be a little bit more efficient in certain drives, especially in the first quarter. You have that one drive where, a guy drops a pass, you couldn't convert on the next play. And then we had the 4th and 1, and, Lenny can't convert it. There's a questionable spot as well on the play before. So it's just little things holding this team back. And again, I think it goes to the process from a coaching standpoint, play calling, execution, making the execution easier for our guys. All that stuff plays a factor. But again, this was a good win for a team that is coming off 2 losses in a row, and to break that streak was good, and to find a way to win, and that was the biggest thing. They found a way to win. They got the win when when they needed to, as far as, getting that last drive. And yeah, they got some very favorable calls, but hey, you make your own breaks, and the Bucks did that. You look at the turnovers, no turnovers by either team, so that's a positive for the Bucks. Again, this number here, you see it, 2 of 5 in the red zone. That's something that has to be cleaned up and be better going forward for sure. Um, but again, just wanted to point that out. Again, the stats showed a lot more than the scoreboard, and really just wanted to break that down. But it's a good win. And again, this is not college football. It doesn't have to be fancy. It doesn't have to be flashy. Getting these wins, that's all that matters in the end. Finding a way to position yourself when it comes into November, December, later on in the season, where this is the win that's going to make a difference as far as getting a higher seed, maybe being a potential 1 or 2 seed in the NFC, and that's going to be very important down the stretch. So, again, a good win for a team that is trying to find themselves right now, trying to get some consistency on both sides of the ball, and hopefully, this is a start of something where they can build off, that second and third quarter that they had, and continue to play more complete team football. But anyway, with that said, guys, hope you enjoyed this type of content. Be sure to hit that like button down below. Comment what you think of this Buccaneers win. Again, I know it wasn't pretty, but hey, it's a win. The Bucs are in first place. Let's enjoy it. And with that said, until the next one.